The residency process in Bulgaria takes about 5 to 6 months to process. Once the investor has held the residency for 1 year, he can apply for citizenship if the 512,000 euros invested, which is a required amount, are doubled to 1,024,000 euros as his investment. But there are other investment options that I'll give you at the end of this video. New government requirements state that the investments cannot be mixed. You have to put in 100% and only one choice for your investment. The process of getting a Bulgarian passport using the fast track option takes about 2 years. Your investment becomes refundable after 5 years. Now, in this video, I'm going to give you the changes that have taken place in the residency by investment program. If you'd like to legally get your income taxes to zero, how to get a second passport as quick as 2 months, do 3 things. Hit the subscribe button to the right of your screen right here, and you'll get new videos as they come out automatically. And number 2 is I'd like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, just put it below and I'll get back with you. And number 3 is go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and fill out a questionnaire so we can help you solve whatever problem you've got. All right, now if the investor chooses to invest the lower amount, the citizenship and passport can be applied for after 5 years. There is no guarantee you'll get the passport even if the funds are invested, but predictability has gotten good since 2018. You just have the statutory right to apply for the passport and citizenship after these time periods have passed. A lot of people get confused on this program because despite what you've heard, people say this is a residency by investment program and it's not a citizenship by investment program. And the reason I say this is you could get accepted for the residency but get turned down for the citizenship and passport after years go by. There is no physical presence residency requirement to be in Bulgaria to qualify for the citizenship other than the biometric examination. Bulgaria does allow dual citizenship and it is a member of the EU. So this program would allow you to live and work anywhere in the EU. You can apply your unmarried children to your application no matter what their age is. There is no language requirement to get the passport and citizenship. Bulgarian citizens have visa-free or visa-free on arrival access to 171 countries and territories. All income earned in Bulgaria is taxed at a flat rate of 10%. Employment income earned in Bulgaria is also subject to various Social Security insurance contributions. In total, the employee pays 12.9% and the employer contributes what corresponds to 17.9% to equal 30.80% total. There is a corporate income tax that's a flat 10% tax. Bulgaria applies a worldwide income tax system and residents are taxable on their worldwide income. Business people who are resident of Bulgaria can even reduce their tax rate to from 10% to 5% by using a smart but legal tax efficient company structure. The VAT in Bulgaria is 20%. On the 26th of February 2021, the Bulgarian Parliament approved a bill amending the Bulgarian Citizenship Act. The government and legislatures had some major changes. These are the main changes. There is new investment options are added. Government and sovereign bonds are no longer eligible. The investment size required stays at the reasonable level of €500,000 euros. Or you can go double that, which is 1 million for the fast track program, and this is all in euros. Investment thresholds for one of the options is directly held equities have actually increased. Standard track and fast track remain available. You just make your choice which one you want. The additional assurances to applicants are introduced. Improvements are made for spouses of the investor. Process and timelines are expected to be expedited. Eligible investments, okay, now the overall investment routes leading to permanent residence and citizenship now are as follows. You have several investment classes that you can choose from. Number 1 is stocks that are traded in Bulgaria. That minimum is 1,024,000 euros. You can also go into number 2, which is called UCITs. They're EU regulated fund vehicles, including exchange traded funds, also called ETFs, with a focus on Bulgaria. The minimum to be invested in that is 512,000 euros. Number 3 is investing in any way in alternative investment funds, also called AIFs, including private equity, venture, and hedge funds, a part of whose focus is on Bulgaria. The minimum investment in that is 512,000 euros. The fourth option is participate in a Bulgarian company carrying on a certified priority investment project, also called a CPIP. These are analogous to the EB-5, which is in the U.S. Regional Center. The minimum on that is 1,024,000 euros. The fifth option is participating in a Bulgarian company employing 10 Bulgarian persons or more. The minimum in that is reduced because you're having to hire 10 people. That minimum investment is 257,000 euros. Number 6 is participation in a Bulgarian private company invested in any sector or geography. Now we're talking about here, this is quite a bit more. You're looking at 3,075,000 euros. The seventh option is investment in a certified investment project, also called a CIP. This is different to the CPIP, which I've mentioned previously. The exact amount and conditions are project dependent, so you won't know that figure until you actually design what sort of project you're going to invest in. All right, now let's talk about the fast track. Applicants using 1 through 4 that I've mentioned previously can fast track by doubling their investment on identical statutory terms, or investing at least euro 512,000 in what's called a CPIP, which I mentioned above. Applicants using option 5 can fast track by doubling their capital investment, leading to the hiring of 20 people instead of 10. Now, let's look at the holding period. The investment must be maintained for an extra 2 years past grant of citizenship, as well as 5 years in total. All right, now I'm going to give you my evaluation on this program, and it is as follows. You're going to have to carry insurance and also rent out an apartment, even if you don't physically reside there. So that's an added cost you need to consider. It's mandatory. They're going to make you rent out a place there. In Bulgaria, the visa-free travel is good at 171 countries and territories, and the taxes are low at 10%, which is one of the lowest in Europe, and possibly at 5%, but you're taxed on your worldwide income, and plus the weather is quite cold there, so also there's no guarantee you're going to get the passport after the residency period is over with. So this is something you're going to really have to take in consideration, because I've seen a lot of these countries not come through after the statutory period. There have only been a very small number of passports granted since the beginning of when this program started. Bulgaria at one point was turning down about 30% of the people trying to get the passports, either before the residency was granted or before the passport was granted. That's gotten somewhat better since 2018. One thing that you need to be aware of is that stockbrokers won't tell you this, but in Bulgaria, the share option of buying equities in Bulgaria, you might have a problem trying to find a buyer to buy your shares, because it's very, very illiquid. And that is that only 1/3 of the stocks on the whole Bulgarian stock exchange can go out for a full year with no shares traded at all, and another third with almost no shares traded. The liquidity is nowhere near what it is in the Hong Kong Stock Exchange or the New York Stock Exchange. So it's something that you're going to have to consider, because this is something a lot of people don't tell clients about. That means, when you're ready to sell the shares, you might not get anywhere near what the limit price is showing. There's just no buyers there. I mean, it could be showing a limit price of XYZ, but there are just no buyers to buy it. So this is something you're going to have to consider. There are other options you can choose too, but just want to let you know that. Also, if you want to learn legally on how to get your taxes to zero, how to get a second passport as quick as 2 months, do 3 things. Hit the subscribe button to the right of your screen here, and you'll get new videos as they come out. And number 2 is go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com. Hit that top bar that says apply with us, fill out the questions, and at the bottom where it says send it to us, hit that, and we'll get back with you and see what we can do to solve whatever problem you've got. And also, I'd like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, just put it below, and I'll be glad to get back with you, and I'll look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.